What's going on, guys? Today we are going to be reacting to some of the scariest images that are on the internet. This video is by Chilling Scares. I'll link him in the description. He talks about like where and why, or how or what. I don't know. I hope y'all enjoy. Let's dive into this.
If you've been on the horror side of the internet for even a short amount of time,
the rake.
there's a good chance you've heard of the rake.
This one is so
The story
scary
of the rake
because
first emerged in
like,
the early 2000s on the online forum 4chan.
it just looks so eerie,
Initially,
dude.
it
Like
took
the
form of a
skinwalker
series of
look.
anonymous posts and accounts by individuals claiming to have encountered a mysterious creature in the woods. These narratives described a humanoid creature with pale, gaunt features, long limbs, and large, soul-piercing eyes. A being known as the rake.
What if he was an actual
If you've never heard
rake?
of the name before, there's a high chance
Like
that you've
the
seen
thing that
this
rakes
image.
leaves.
In it, we can see some kind of creature
I need to
lurking in the
stop,
bottom
bro.
right-hand corner of a photograph taken somewhere in a forest during the dead of night. The rake is shown with glowing white eyes and a long, skinny body. It's an image
Dude,
that
that
has
is
haunted
so
those who have seen
weird.
it. That's
Do y'all
really
think
trying
the
to
rake
figure
is
out
real?
what exactly this terrifying entity is. The image in question was reposted all over the internet, and its eerie, realistic look convinced people into thinking it was a genuine photo taken by a trail cam or something of the like.
So I'll never go in the
While
woods
doing
at
research
night
on
or
the
like
origins of the
any dark
photograph,
or
it
abandoned
turns out
place
it
at
was
night.
actually
Like,
part of a large marketing campaign for the video game Resistance 3,
no way.
which was released on September 6, 2011.
Resistance
In
3.
Resistance 3, there's a brief moment where players encounter a similar creature known as the Grim. The design of the Grim, with its pale and
No, I don't think-
resonated
I don't
with
think it
the
would be
collective
promotion for a
imagination of
game.
the online community, leading to the adoption of the image as the visual
I mean, that's just
representation
dumb,
of
like-
the creepypasta that is the rake. As is common with many creepypastas,
Gotta
the
take a
story
sip.
of the rake quickly gained traction across various online
By the way,
platforms.
have you ever?
Writers and artists
these, they're
expanded
so
on the
good.
original concept,
You'll have
adding
to.
their own twists and adaptations to the creature's mythology. The association of the rake with the image from Resistance 3 played a
2010,
significant role in
this
its
was
widespread
made
recognition
at
and
1,
adoption within
almost
the
2
online horror
o'clock in the
community.
morning.
Even though the photo in
That's
question
pretty-
caused
it's
many
pretty
people
late.
on the internet to be creeped out, it is worth noting how intriguing it is that this image
That's like my
essentially
bedtime.
shed light on more creepypastas. It's safe
go to
to
bed at like
assume
12.
that without the mass popularity of the rake and its
No one
image,
cares.
creepypastas wouldn't be as widely well known. Teletubbies. In the late 1990s,
I've never seen
a
this
British
Teletubbies
children's
one.
television show burst onto the
Yo, I
scene,
used to watch
captivating
Teletubbies as
young
a kid.
viewers with its whimsical characters and
I used to be so innocent, and now
Teletubbies,
I find them pretty
created
creepy.
by Ann Wood and Andrew Davenport, became an instant
Well,
sensation,
it's just eerie, just some
captivating children
giant
and adults
babies.
alike with their unique blend of
Some
educational
dolls just
content,
walking
imaginative
around.
storytelling, and infectious joy.
It's like an eerie
Each Teletubby
vibe.
had its distinct
I just don't-
appearance,
I don't know.
personality, and color.
They just kinda
making
give
them
me a
easily
weird vibe.
recognizable and relatable to young viewers. Although these characters are beloved by young children around the world, there is one specific photograph of the Teletubbies that has been creeping people out, and it's not too hard to see why. The photograph in question shows a young boy sitting in some sort of hospital room,
That's so
surrounded by 4 of the
scary,
main
bro.
Teletubbies.
It's just a little boy. He's just
However,
like,
these aren't the ordinary
She
Teletubbies.
get grimy, play with my mind.
with a bunch of Teletubbies just sitting. Why do I keep saying Teletubbies? It's Teletubbies.
What
With a bunch of
exactly is this photograph?
Teletubbies
What's
sitting
going on
around.
here? Let's examine the
Very
photo.
scary.
A poster of the Dutch football star Dennis Bergkamp can be seen on the wall in the background. In light of this, it's very conceivable that this picture was taken in the Netherlands. It's also important to note that the image in the corner is actually a snapshot of another image. It looks to be a picture of a picture. We cannot, of course, overlook the fact that these outfits are meant to be spooky. These were designed to be disturbing, and thus
Why
it
do they
appears
have
that
button
everything was
eyes?
done on purpose.
That's
The
so
first
scary.
occurrence of this image on the internet, according to what I was able to find, refers to this Reddit post from the r/creepy subreddit with the caption,
Being sick
"As
as a
if
kid
being
wasn't
sick as a
scary
kid
enough.
wasn't scary enough."
Yeah, no kidding.
I saw this on the wall in the children's ward of an English
You're sick,
hospital
and then you
under
just
the name
got,
of Celebrities
you're just
Who
being
Visited
surrounded by
Us,
some
wrote the uploader
creepy
JF
button-eyed,
1984 in
freaking
a
stupid
comment.
freaking
The
Teletubbies,
uploader
dude.
hasn't made a post on Reddit in almost
Like
7
what?
years, indicating that he presumably no longer uses
Oh
that
my
account,
god.
though he still is active on other social networking
7
sites where
years
he goes
ago.
by the name JF Doodles. When Scare Theater, a YouTuber, messaged him about the Teletubbies image, he replied that he had seen the image on the notice board in a children's hospital waiting area. Jay regrettably replies that he didn't know any
I
further
didn't know
details
you want
regarding
to see
the image
anything
when he
from the
was
hospital,
pressed.
though.
He said that
Restricted
owing to the
patient
hospital's
confidentiality.
rigorous patient confidentiality
I
policies, he
don't
wouldn't be able to
understand
get
that
in touch with
post
them
problem.
easily. Beyond this,
25
it's
years
difficult to
old.
uncover any more information regarding this
25
image.
years old.
Given the circumstances, we can only infer that this was a hospitalized child who was visited by these men in an
That's
effort to lift his
crazy.
spirits. But it's definitely safe to say that it didn't go over all that well, since what type of youngster would find themselves in a better frame of mind after seeing these four enter to surprise them?
Well,
While trying to find the origins of these images, I often found myself on some pretty obscure and unprotected parts of the internet. That's why for this video I've partnered with Surfshark. Surfshark is a virtual private network that keeps your online identity and personal data protected by encrypting all incoming and outgoing data to your device.
yeah, we
no
don't
matter where you
care.
find yourself on the
We're
internet.
sponsored by
It also protects you no matter where you find yourself in the real world. Using free, unprotected public
Surfshark.
Wi-Fi can be gold mines for hackers. However, with Surfshark, you stay protected. One of my favorite
Okay, I'm gonna
features
speed
is
this up.
Surfshark. Smile Dog. Those who have gone digging
Smile
around
Dog.
for creepypastas and creepy images on the internet in the past have surely seen at least one of these
Yeah, this
images.
one, when I was like a
Like
little
many other
kid,
things, Smile
this
Dog
one
may
scared me
look like
so
4chan,
bad.
in
Like
this
I
case, the
thought
export.
it was real. I don't know
The
why
image
I
is
was so
more than
scared
10
of it. It
years
was just a
old, and the
dog like
earliest
with a creepy
creepypasta article I
smile.
could locate was from 2010.
It's friggin'
Many individuals have been
That's
truly
scary
disturbed
to
by
me
the
as a
well-known
little
and
kid,
unsettling
bro.
site known as smile.jpg. According to the legend, if someone sees the image, they will
I didn't really
instantly feel
have
compelled to share it with
an
everyone
idea
they
of like
know.
what editing
This
or
is necessary
fake or like
because it said
Photoshop
he'll pay
was.
you a visit if you
So I
don't.
just thought everything was
The
real,
legend
and that just
states
made it
that the
way
dog
more
represents a
like
demonic creature or bad spirit
terrifying
that would
for
purportedly
me.
torment the victim until it becomes its real form and kills them. Unless they distribute the photo, of course. People who say they saw smile.jpg frequently faintly
But yeah, I don't
joke
think
that they
any
were
of these
too
are
busy
real.
to download a copy
I
of the
mean,
image on their computer. All
in a way, no
supposed
dogs,
victims,
like-
however, provide the identical description of the image. The only background feature visible is a human hand extending from the shadows on the left side of the picture, which is used to characterize
Alright,
the
good as
dog-like
hell.
creature's appearance, which is typically described as resembling a Siberian husky. But creepypasta aside, where does this image
One
originate
is
from?
so
There are really
creepy.
3 photographs, but alas, there isn't much, if any,
The middle one
information
is the
available
one that
for
used
2
to
of them.
terrify me
There
as a
doesn't seem
kid.
to be an explanation behind
Even
the
though
photos.
that one looks
They
the
just
most
sort of
fake.
exist. The one that appears to have
But
been
it still
much
is the one that
overexposed
made
is
me
the
the
one for
worst,
which I do have
the
some
most
information.
scared.
Feel free to post a comment below if you happen to know anything about the other 2 pictures. However, I do know a little bit about this one. Reddit user Not Hurting Anymore 5678 wrote a post. I think I found one of the images used to make Smile Dog.
Some
A
ASMR.
picture of a husky. The facial features and eyes are identical when comparing the 2 pictures.
Yeah, that is
I have to
actually.
say,
I think
it
I've
is
heard
startlingly
about this
similar to
before,
the
like
Smile Dog picture.
how it's that
The only
dog,
problem is that the dog in the image is obviously not in front
and then
of
the
a real
background with the
curtain.
curtain is
Reddit
different.
user named Ice Cream Guy posted a comment revealing that he had found the curtain
Yeah,
background used
he
in the
found the
photo.
curtain background.
As you can
W
see,
Ice
in the
Cream
image,
Guy.
the
It was
ears have
clap it
also
up
been
for Ice
clearly
Cream
cropped
Guy.
off. They would simply
Fine.
need to crop out the dog while only
They
going around
figured
its
out
head,
this
position it in
image.
front of a crimson curtain background.
W Ice Cream
and then
Guy.
apply the
W
eerie
Chilling
effects.
Scares.
But that's pretty much all we know.
And yeah,
We know
W
nothing
me
about
for.
the image's creator and only have little information on one
I
of the
don't
3
know.
photos. In time, we'll hopefully find more information regarding the other Smile Dog photos that, as of right now, remain incredibly
The
mysterious.
3rd one,
Mickey Mouse
I've
Basement.
never really seen it, honestly.
Mickey Mouse, the iconic cartoon character created by Walt Disney, has captivated the hearts of children around the world for decades.
I've never
With
seen
his
this Mickey
infectious
Mouse one.
charm,
I wanna
playful
hear about
nature,
this.
and timeless appeal, Mickey Mouse has become a beloved figure in popular culture. Despite this, though, there is a particular image on the internet of this iconic character portrayed in a rather distressing way.
I've seen this
The
image
photograph in question shows
with
an
the one with the
old,
Mickey Mouse, but
dilapidated
I've seen one
face
with a guy
that
with a
certainly
gun,
seen better days.
like pointing at
Peering
it.
around a corner
So
in
like
the
maybe that was
distance is
fake.
a man dressed up in an extremely
But I've only seen
frightening,
one with a
eerie
gun. I've
Mickey
never
Mouse
seen the one
costume.
where it's just a
The man's
picture of him.
mask also seems to be a bit squished in.
Hopefully he
which
talks
adds to
about
the
that,
nightmare
like the
feel that's already
Photoshop one with
heavily
the gun.
present. It looks to be something you'd see out of a horror movie. It should be mentioned
is
that
so
there was
scary.
also a very similar photo
Yes!
that circulated online.
That's
which
literally the
showed
one I
someone
saw.
pointing a gun at the man dressed as
No,
Mickey.
that's crazy that I just said
Turned out
that
this
and now
was
he's
just a
showing me.
convincing photoshopped version of the original image.
I promise y'all,
By
I did
doing a
not
bit of
watch this
research
video,
on
I
the internet
swear.
relating to this picture, you'll find that there really isn't a lot of information
I did
out there
not watch
regarding the
this video, I
backstory or
promise.
origins of it, or even what exactly is going
That's
on.
crazy.
However, there are some people online who have their theories about what's going on. A Reddit user by the name of Real Show posted to the r/out-of-the-loop
Real Show.
subreddit asking his fellow Redditors what exactly the photograph is, who took it, etc.
So it's
Another Reddit user replied
Yeah,
to
it
the
kind of
post
does remind me of a
stating,
creepypasta.
"It's just a cursed photo using creepypastas and memes, just like all cursed photos. Probably some dudes just kidding. One encountered a dirty Mickey Mouse suit over that
Just
theory,
like
which,
normal
if
people
true, is a
just
sigh of relief.
trying to make a
If this is
scary
not the
viral
case, however,
photo.
then what exactly is going
And they
on
work.
in this extremely
They do go
weird and
viral.
unexplainable image?
So
Is this just some guy messing around in a Mickey Mouse outfit in an attempt
you
to
would
scare
think
the
it's
internet?
so easy to
Or
go
is this
viral, but
something
it's
far more
not.
sinister?
Like,
We'll likely never
I
know.
just started this channel and I'm only getting
Stairs in the
like,
woods. Reddit user Search and Rescue
I'm
Woods
averaging, like,
posted a tale on
probably
August
what, like
25th,
15,
2015,
20 views.
which stated a whole frenzy. Strange
But hopefully,
staircases seem to be
I'll be at the
appearing
top
everywhere in
one
the
day.
woods. As soon as the
I'm gonna
article
pass
appeared on
Mr.
Reddit,
Beast
additional
subscribers
people
by
jumped in to
tomorrow.
comment and add their
Watch.
own tales, giving the
Everyone
phenomenon more
subscribe and
credibility.
like right now.
But
Just
is it
keep
true or is it
keep
a hoax?
subscribing and
Numerous blogs
liking. Just
communities, including
yeah.
Reddit, have
Anyways,
spread the tale,
the
which
stairs
has
I
since
have
grown
these
to the
seen
status of
stuff.
something of an online legend.
This one didn't creep me out that
The
much.
text of
It's
the
not
original
really that
post
scary.
is as follows.
Yeah, it is like
Now, I
weird.
don't know
It
if this is
reminds me
true
of
in
like
every
Dreamcore.
SAR, but
Like
in
things
mine,
that are
it's
like
sort of an
off.
unspoken,
Like why is there
regular
just a
thing we run
staircase
into.
to nothing
You can
in
try
the
asking
woods?
about it with other SAR officers,
That's kinda weird.
but even if they know what you're talking about, they probably won't say anything about it. We've been told not to talk about it by our superiors, and at this point we've all gotten so used to it that it doesn't
So what's
even
the
seem weird
backstory
anymore.
behind this?
On
Let's
just
see.
about every case where we're really far off in the wilderness, I'm talking 30 or 40
30,
miles,
40
at
miles.
some point we'll find a staircase in the middle of the woods. It's almost like if you took the staircase in your house, cut them out, and put them in the forest. I asked about it the first time I saw some, and the other officer just told me not to worry
Excuse
about
me.
it, and it was normal. Everyone I asked said the same thing.
Burping ASMR.
I wanted to check them out, but I was told very emphatically that
Oh.
I should never go near any of them. I just sort of ignore them now when I run into them, because it happens so
This
frequently.
happens so
It's interesting
frequently.
to note that this was not
What?
merely something that
You
came
see
from a
these
creepypasta.
stairs all the
Broadcast 2
time.
months before the initial creepypasta, a
was in the
WLS News
news.
13 film investigated the same idea.
News
But let's
13.
get into the actual origins of this photo. It turns out that this was a massive art project by a man named Bruce Allen, who constructed this in
What?
1988.
It's an
Allen
artwork.
stated, "I was overwhelmed by the scale, energy, and presence of the
Bruce
trees,
Allen.
and spent
This was
several
made in
days tramping through
1988.
Beechnehurst on and off the
That's
paths, looking at what
insane.
was there, getting a feeling of the place, and wondering how my own ideas might fit in. I took along with me the knowledge that globally, forests and jungles are being
So you
stripped,
just build a
exploited for
staircase
timber, and cleared
in
for
the middle of the
farming.
woods.
However,
it
despite
went
the
viral.
historical exploitation that has
Little
happened
did he
in the
know
deep,
that would
mining
go
of iron
viral.
ore and coal, felling trees
So
for timber,
crazy.
shipbuilding and charcoal.
At the
there
time I'm
exists in the
filming this, what,
forest an
how long was
intimacy
that?
peculiar to no
Hello?
other place that I know. Based on the
1988. I'm
design
not
of
very
the
good at math.
earliest astronomical
30.
observations in India, Bruce Allen created the observatory.
Wait.
Straightforward artwork that
Let me
consists of
shut
a
up.
stairway that leads
Everyone
nowhere.
shut up.
It was painted black to contrast with the light
Gonna
and
get
vibrancy
flamed.
of the forest, which was situated near a protected pond in a region of trees
So that's
bordered by
crazy,
thicker
but I'm trying to-
plantation. Visitors may halt and take in the woodland from an observation platform at the top of
38
the
years.
staircase and a little alcove under the stairs.
38
The
years.
sculpture was just some innocent art
is
project used by people
correct.
online
I
as the
knew
face
it.
of a creepypasta. Nowadays, the
38
sculpture
years.
has since been decommissioned.
Was that the
There's
last
no-
one? Alright guys, well that is it for the scariest images on the internet that went viral and the backstory on them. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Smash that subscribe button, hit the like button. Anyways, see y'all in the next video. Peace.